My teacher's story, and this one, it's so interesting because it actually started in kindergarten. My kindergarten teacher was so sweet, so nice, and way back then, unfortunately, my mom had thyroid cancer, and I was so young, I didn't know really what was going on. I just knew she was sick, and I knew something bad was happening, right? Well, one day I walk in and I'm like just really sad, and she goes, "Katie, what's wrong? What's going on?" And I go, "Just having like a really bad hair day." She goes, "What? A bad hair day? Oh my God." So she was cracking up about this, and she goes out and with her own money buys me a poster of a little cat with crazy hair, and that just said, it said, "Just another bad hair day." And it may seem like a small thing, but actually it was huge, and I had it on my wall for years to come, and here I am, 30 years old, and I still remember it. And you know, as a 30-year-old, you think back and how nice that was of somebody to actually take the time to go out of the way to buy something for you when they know, hey, you're a little kid, you may or may not remember this one day. But actually, I did. Thank you guys so much for what you do. I know things are really hard right now, and just know that even the little things, they seriously make all the difference. You guys are the main determining factor in our children's lives, and we really, really need you. So thank you so much, and please enjoy the flow. All right, go ahead and find a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes, sitting crisscross applesauce if it feels okay. Or you can always sit on your knees and sit on a block or a pillow, something to get your hips a little bit higher than your knees, just to kind of relax in the low body. We're going to start off with a seated meditation just to kind of get our mind in the present moment, and then we'll start moving and flowing and working some things out. So eyes closed, sit nice and tall, hug the low belly in, palms relax down on the knees, shoulders relax down the spine. Breath in and breath out. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Inhale, hold, and exhale. Hold the air out. Inhale, hold the air in. Exhale. Hold the air out, relax the shoulders down. Inhale and exhale. Continue here with this natural, easy, balanced breath. Notice that when the breath is balanced, the mind is balanced. When the mind is balanced, the body is balanced. Inhale and exhale. Bring the palms together, hands to heart center. Begin to connect with an intention for the practice. It can be for yourself, for someone else, or for something bigger than all of us. Maybe it's balance, or maybe it's peace. We set this intention to guide our actions, our thoughts throughout the class. So take a moment here to decide on that intention for yourself. And then revisit that intention throughout your practice. Slowly blink the eyes open. Reach up and overhead, big breath in. And then exhale, bring the right hand down, left hand reaches up and over. That left knee is heavy. Keep pulling the left shoulder back, eyes look up to the ceiling. Maybe you begin to bend in that right elbow. If you want, you can bring the forearm to the mat, but we're not forcing it here. Again, that left knee is heavy. You should feel the stretch in that lower quadrant of the spine, that outer hip. Big breath to expand the ribs on that left side. Inhale, reach up. Take it to the other side, left hand down, Right hand reaches up and then over, peeling over vertebrae by vertebrae. The sit bones stay grounded. Notice if the right knee has that tendency to lift. Relax in the right hip as much as possible. Eyes look up to the ceiling if it feels okay on your neck. Breathe. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, take your twist to the right. So right hand behind the low back, left hand to the outside of the right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, use the core to twist. Bring the eyes to the back wall. Inhale, sit tall, reach up and over. Exhale, take it to the other side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Eyes over the left shoulder. Bringing the eyes into the peripheral vision on that left side. And notice we're using our core here to do the twist. We're not forcing anything. Belly button is hugging in towards the spine. This left hand behind the low back. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Go ahead and make your way to a tabletop position. So here, the knees are going to be below the hips, hands below the shoulders. Drop the belly, inhale, look up. Exhale, round the spine, look at your navel. And again, drop the belly, inhale, look up. Exhale, round the spine, look at your navel. Take that one more time, drop the belly, inhale, look up. Exhale, press the mat away, round the spine, look at your navel. Very good. Bring the knees to the edges of the mat, toes to touch, mind's eye to the earth. Relax here. This is child's pose. This pose is available to you at any time in the practice. You can rock the head side to side, activating that pressure point between the brows. This is a great place to come to balance the mind, balance the breath. Take a moment. Come back to this posture at any time. Hands reach forward to the top of the mat, lifting the elbows. Walk the hands all the way over to the left side. Bring the right underarm towards the mat, right side of the head or the right ear towards the mat. Breathe. Take a moment. And then walk it on over to the other side. Left underarm down, left side of the face towards the mat. Breathe, feeling that stretch in that left underarm side body area. Okay, walk the hands forward, round the toes, send the hip tie, downward facing dog. Bend the right knee, breathe into the back of the left. Bend the left knee, breathe into the back of the right. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. Relax the jaw, release the tongue off the roof of the mouth. As you continue pedaling out through the legs, send your hips towards the ceiling, your chest closer to your thighs. Very good. Now widen the stance, wider, so your feet are touching the edge of the mat. Rock the hips right to left. Notice in your down dog, if you're leaning forward, almost like you're in more of a plank, bend the knees, send the hips high, relax the neck, eyes are to the back wall. You can always widen the stance if you need to, and then begin to straighten your legs, reaching your heels towards the earth. Don't worry, it doesn't have to look picture perfect. Just feel that length occurring behind the back of the legs and in the spine. Inhale and exhale. Breath in, breath out, walk the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, and exhale, fold. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breath in, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold all the way down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, walk the feet back, top of a push-up. Knees can be up or down here, your choice. Inhale, exhale, bottom push-up. Inhale, press up for cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. That was sun salutation A. We'll do another one. Breath in. Exhale, walk or hop the feet between the hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up and over. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breath in, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold all the way down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, walk the feet back. And then lower down, bottom push up on that exhale. Inhale, press up for cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Find a place to still the eyes. Remember, you can come to your knees at any point in the practice. Breathe, inhale. Then exhale, walk or hop the feet between the hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go to Sun Salutation B. Toes touch, heels slightly apart, tailbone is tucked, fingers reach up high to the sky. Chair pose, hug that low belly in, eyes are still looking forward. Weight is in the heels. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, take your vinyasa. I promise we're not gonna be doing a billion of these the whole time. Allow your breath to guide you. Inhale as you look up, exhale, down dog. We're just warming up the body here. Toes touch at the back of the mat. Inhale, lift the right leg. Let's hold it here. Let's get a nice stretch in that bottom left leg. Hip is square. Awesome. Bend that right knee, stack the right hip over the left. Breathe into the side body. Keep sending the hips high. Inhale. Exhale, pull the right knee in. Step the right foot through. Inhale, rise. Warrior one. Back foot is 45 here. I'm pulling that left hip forward, right hip back. Inhale, hands reach up. Exhale, sink forward. Pull that right knee towards the pinky toe. Inhale. And exhale. Breath in. Breath out, bring the hands down, take that vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up. Exhale, down dog. All right, let's take it to the other side. Toes touch, inhale, lift the left leg. Three-legged dog. Imagine your heels kicking into that back wall. You're activating that right quad. Your calf is relaxed. Heel towards the mat on the right side. Left knee bends, left hip stacks over the right. Maybe you look at your toes. Inhale. And exhale, step the left foot forward. Back foot adjusts to 45 degrees. Inhale, hands reach up, breathe. Seal the pelvic floor in. Hands reach up high, lots of energy. Inhale, exhale, bring the hands down. Take your vinyasa. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, we're gonna close out Sun B. Inhale. Exhale, walk the feet between the hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Toes touch, heels apart, hands reach up. Inhale. Exhale, sink lower. Imagine you're splitting the mat in half right down the middle. Breathe here. Exhale, fold on down. Inhale, lift halfway. All right, widen the stance wider than your hips. Hands grab either elbow, rock side to side, shake the head yes, shake the head no. Rocking side to side, ragdoll pose, breathe. Relax, release, send the weight into the toes. Let gravity do the work here. If you need, you can bend generously in the knees to really relax through the neck. Maybe you pedal out the legs, whatever feels good to you. Inhale, lift halfway. Heel toe the feet in so the heels are right below the sit bones. Bend generously in the knees so your chest is touching your thighs. Peace fingers to the big toes. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, then begin to extend the legs. Notice I'm still pulling those shoulder blades down and back. I'm protecting the low back by lengthening out of the spine. Not rounding, lengthening. Very good. If I need more, then I can use the elbows, my arm strength to pull my heart closer to my toes, weight in the toes. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Maybe we take a twist here, toes touch, heels slightly apart. Left hand comes down below the nose, right between the big toes. Left knee bends, right leg is straight, right hand reaches up. Easy twist, feel it in my T-band here. I'm still lengthening, just like in that initial seated twist. I'm using my core for the twist here. Awesome, bring it down, right knee bends, left leg is straight, right hand below the nose, left hand high. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and then exhale. Bring that left hand down. Inhale, lift halfway. Widen the stance, wider than the sit bones. Toes this time point out towards the edge of the mat. We're sinking down here for Malasana. So elbows are in the crevice of the knee. If you find that you're really lifted, there's two options. You either need to bring the heels in a little bit closer, or you could always sit on a block or a pillow. Breathe here, lengthen in the spine. And then exhale. Breathe. All right, so now we're going to do a slow lift. So really find your footing here. You're going to have the tendency to want, your knees are going to have the tendency to want to bow in, but try to keep them pulling out and try to keep that heart lifted over the hips. Okay, so we're going to slowly rise to the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Step together, toes touch, heels apart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold all the way down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, flow through. Vinyasa. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Take a few breaths. You can always find child's pose. Inhale and exhale. All right, we've got one more standing sequence and we'll bring it down a notch, okay? Toes touch to the back of the mat. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step the right foot through. Inhale, rise up. Warrior 2. The heel should be in line with the arch of the back foot on this one, kind of like you're on a parallel rope or a tight rope. That's what I'm trying to say. Jeez. Eyes over the middle finger and pull that knee towards the pinky toe. Tailbone is tucked, core is hugging in, tight, arms active like a warrior. Breathe. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior, high-fiving the back wall, squeezing that left quad. Inhale, open up. Exhale, right forearm to the right thigh, left arm reaches up or over, up to you. You can stay here, go deeper, bringing the hand to the instep of the foot. And maybe if you have a practice, you can go to a bind or even a bird of paradise here. But do what feels good to you. You'll hear me say that often. Exhale, look down. Inhale, rise up. Warrior 2, extend the right leg. Triangle pose, right hand reaches long. Right hand down, left hand up high. Notice here the front of my hips. It's as if I'm touching a wall in front of me while my shoulder blades are gonna touch a wall behind me. So I'm nice and flat. I'm squeezing my right quad, so I'm not putting too much pressure on my shin. I'm not hyperextending the knee. Exhale, look down. Inhale, rise up. Beautiful. Now toes face the edge of the mat. Hands to low back, breath in. And then exhale, roll all the way forward, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, fold. Take a moment. You can let the head hang. You can bring your hands behind your ankles to bring your head closer to the mat, or you can even clasp your hands and rest them behind the nape of your neck to really get a stretch behind the back of the neck. If you've got headstand in your practice, this is a great place for it. But I'm going to leave that up to you. Wherever you go, find stillness, really relax, really release. If you're in that headstand somehow, come on down. And otherwise, bring your hands to your low back. Inhale, rise up. Okay, we're going to take this to the second side. This time, left toes face the back of the mat. Bend into the left knee. Arms reach out long. Eyes over that middle finger. Find a place to still the eyes. Stilling that pelvic floor, lengthening in the spine. Core is strong here. Working to get 90 degrees in that front knee, but it's okay if you don't. Flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Eyes look down, breathe. And then exhale, left forearm to the left thigh, right arm reaches long over. Take a moment. Going to wherever you went on the other side. So if you bring that left hand down, that's cool. If you want to bind, that's cool too. Up to you, breathe. Exhale, look down. Inhale, rise up. Left leg extends, triangle. Send the hips back towards the back of the mat. Left hand reaches long past the toes. Left hand down, right hand up. Lengthen in the spine. Squeeze the left quad. Eyes look up. Breathe. Find stillness. Exhale, look down. Inhale, rise up. Okay, toes face the edge of the mat. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, fold. Hang out here. If it's tight on the hands, you can always hold the forearms as well. Maybe you play around, dropping one shoulder, looking up over the left. Dropping the left shoulder, looking up over the right. Breathe. Very good. Bring the hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Okay, now we're going to ninja crawl to the top of your mat. So right toe faces the very front of the mat. We're going to lift that back heel in the back. Heel toe the foot over to the side. So we're in lizard lunge. You can't see it probably, but I have 90 degrees and my right knee here. Hands are below the shoulders. I'm going to let this left knee down to relax and release. If you have a block or if you have something to rest your forearms on, that's great. Otherwise, you can play with bending and the elbows to get a little deeper into that right thigh and to bring your chest closer to the mat. Option here to bring your forearms all the way down. Just work to keep this right knee close to the right shoulder. Breathe. Press yourself up. We're going right into pigeon pose on that right side. So bring the right shin to the mat. Walk the left knee all the way back. Right knee should be behind the right wrist. Left wrist should be right in front of the left ankle. Inhale, press away. And then exhale, lower all the way down. Bringing your forehead to the mat. If this feels easy, you can always bring your shin a little bit higher up so that your shin is parallel. It's up to you. Just take a moment here to really relax and release that outer right hip muscle. And if you find that maybe that left hip is really lifting up high, if you have a blanket, you can place it right under your right bottom in order to elevate your right hip and keep that left hip down. Again, you know what is safe and smart for your body. Bring your hands under your shoulders, slowly press up, round that left toe, lift that right foot back, pedal it out, maybe wiggle out the right leg. Then we're going to take it to the other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left foot steps to the outside of the left arm, right knee down. Maybe you walk that right knee back just a little bit so you can actually create space for your arms to come down. Slowly bending in the elbows. Maybe you come all the way down, maybe you don't. Wherever you go, find stillness, be okay with where you are, and revisit your intention. What brought you to your mat today? Slowly press yourself up. Make your way to pigeon pose on that left side. Left shin comes to the mat. Walk the right knee back as far as you can. Left knee behind the left wrist. Right hand reaches up. And then slowly lower all the way down. Bringing your forehead to the mat or to a block. Breathe, relax, and release here. Maybe with every exhale, you release one tight area in the body a little bit more. Relaxing the hip. On that exhale, then relaxing the spine. Relax the muscles in the jaw and the face. breathe. Slowly press yourself up. Round that back toe. Wiggle out through the legs, pedal it out, breathe. And then gently walk the feet between your hands. You're going to come to a seated position. Legs reaching out in front. Sit bones grounding down. So the earth may need to remove some of the flesh from the sit bones here. Inhale, hands reach up. And we're going to use your core to reach towards the toes. Quads are engaged, toes pull towards the face. You can grab the shins or the outsides of the feet. Shoulders down and back, back of the neck long, breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Breath in. And breath out. Inhale, rise up. This time we're just gonna roll forward. So tuck the chin, let the head hang. Tops of the hands touch the mat. Feel that stretch through the back and the upper neck. Breathe. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, slowly make your way all the way down to your back. Bend both knees. Windshield wiper the knees right to left. The more you widen your feet away from each other, so say you bring your feet to the edge of the mat, the better this is gonna feel. And then let's allow our knees to fall to the right. We'll look over the left shoulder. Just relax, let it go. You made it. You did something fun, maybe something new. And then let the knees fall to the left, look over the right shoulder. Hang out here. And bring the knees back to center. This is the best part of the class. It's like yoga nap time. You extend the legs long, palms up, reaching towards the sky. Lift your chest, pull the shoulders in. And then close your eyes. We call this Shavasana or corpse pose. This is where you regenerate, restore, rebuild, renew. We're going to go through a special meditation here. Imagine the soles of the feet melting away. The calves are relaxed. Quads are released. Low back and hip flexors melt away. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let it go. Muscles along the spine, behind the neck and into the mind begin to float away. Torso is relaxed and released. The shoulders are heavy, the arms are heavier. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Sink a little bit deeper. Throat is relaxed. Jaw released. Tongue released off the roof of the mouth. Muscles in the eyes and the face and the lips melt away. This is your Shavasana, and it begins now. Begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bringing your breath back into your body. Of course, you're in the comfort of your own home, so feel free to stay in this spot. Otherwise, begin to make your movements larger, rocking your head side to side, reaching the hands over the head for a long body stretch. And exhale, hug the knees into the chest for a nice, easy hug. And then slowly roll over to your favorite side. Use your arm as a pillow. Take a moment. Press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Eyes are closed, palms down on your knees. Find that easy but tall seat. Notice how your body feels. Notice how your mind feels. All of this came from you, your own mind, your own body. Simply connecting the breath and the movement, syncing the mind and the body. This is always available to you at any time. The next day, the next year, because it's always within you. You are that powerful. Bring the palms together, hands to heart center. Connect with that intention from the class. Don't let it stay here. Take it with you into your day and your week and live your yoga. Thank you so much for what you do for the community, for the world. The light in me truly sees and identifies with the light in you. Thank you so much for joining virtual class today. And namaste. Thank you again for joining virtual yoga today. If you want to find me, I'm on Instagram at Katie's Connected Life. That's K-A-T-I-E-S Connected Life, or you can email me personally, info@connectedlifenetwork.com. If you're looking for some online classes, go to blackswanyoga.com, and we have everything you need there.